Hey everyone, how are we doing? Hoping you guys are doing amazingly well. So I'm here cooking my, what do you call it? My chorizo. Because I'm making like a keto-fied type taco, I guess you know. So I'm kind of but I'm doing it with queso fundido and stuff. So I'm kind of like putting this on a low flame. And then we're going to, let's see, crack the eggs in one of these things here. So I'm going to, as a matter of fact, you know what, let me put you guys up here for a second, just for a little bit. All right, so I'm going to add a little bit of milk or heavy whipping cream and a couple of eggs, and then I almost forgot one more thing. Hold on one second. Can't forget the most important thing. Oh my goodness. So I actually have like almost like a spinach kale spring mix in here. So I'm grabbing this and I'm just going to put this in there. And I'm just going to wait for it to wilt down. And then once it's done wilting down, I'm going to add some cheese. And you'll see what it's going to look like. And it's going to be so good. Alright. So now I'm going to grab my beater. And you can eat it just like the way it is right now, but I'm going to be adding my, where's my thing? And, okay, so I'm going to bring you guys back down here. So, again, there's a little bit of lettuce here, and I'm going to add just a little bit of oil so I could break down this, the lettuce. Now if you want to have this with a little bit of avocado, you can. Which I think I am going to have this. Break down the lettuce as much as you can right here. As you can see right now, I hope you guys are doing good, like I said, because the way things have been going so far, Lord have mercy, it makes you wonder, you know. But, and this, it's like the same kind of lettuce that, you know, when you have it with bok choy or like some sort of Chinese or Asian dish and stuff. So as long as you break down the thing and it looks like it's broken down, kind of like the way it is right now, you know, it's fine. And then we get the cheese. Alright, grab some more cheese. Alright, and then now we're going to add some of this Mexican style cheese. And just start mixing it up until it becomes nice and cheesy. And then that's when you can add your egg. Now I know some of you it's like, oh my god, I can't believe you did that. It's like you put the cheese back in or the lettuce back in. This is going to be mine, so it doesn't really matter. So there's chorizo in here, there's lettuce, like a spring mix and stuff. And it's just starting to melt, you know. So I'm going to melt this really good. But then once it gets melted really good, that's when I'm going to add my my eggs and stuff. So, all right. And this is where like a flat spatula will go good here because you can kind of like flip it over. So, or just grab your pan and kind of do it that way if you want, you know. So. So it's starting to, and then this pan right here, on this end, I got it warming up too because of the corn tortillas. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, so you know what? I think these are pretty good now. And I'm not gonna add too much salt. I am gonna add a lot of pepper though, because first of all, the chorizo has already got salt in it, and the cheese has got salt, so we do not need any more salt in here. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put this down. Let me clear up this counter here. Alright, so I don't have to worry. And this works best if you have like a non-stick tray, or excuse me, a non-stick bowl, or a non-stick pan. Excuse me, guys. Jesus. Alright, so now I gotta like really be careful, because this is where the cheese can get stuck, even though you have like a non-stick pan. You know, I'm gonna take this off the heat just for a second, or better yet, I'm just gonna turn off the heat because I have to clean as I go, as most of you know. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I'm all done cooking, or not cooking, cleaning up my counter. I'm just giving it one last mix on this egg mixture. And then put that there, and now I'm going to just start beating and stirring. And you know, I'm going to use a spatula for this. Like a normal spatula, like a bendable rubber spatula, because this basically becomes your scrambled eggs with queso fundido and everything here. So I'm kind of like spooning it and then flipping. As you can see, spooning and flipping. Okay, and this is how I do our lunches. And this is, honestly, this is a lot just for me. So I'll probably just break this down into like maybe 2 or 3 tacos. And I'll probably have some rice and beans with it, because I made some jasmine rice yesterday, and oh my god, it's so good. So I'll bring you guys along for all of that, okay? So you guys can see. And I'll probably add a little more salt, maybe more pepper at that too. So in the meantime, I'm going to get my tortillas ready, and I've already mixed my queso supremo chihuahua with the Mexican style cheese, and it's all mixed here. And now I'm probably going to have like maybe 3 tacos with some rice and beans. And 1, 2, 3. All right, we're going to go ahead and do this. And it's best to cook this. Oh, motherfucker, that was hot. Okay. Sorry, guys. my thumb actually hurts. It's like, oh shit, it hurts. I don't know, guys. I must be OCD, because I do not like a mess. And I mean, I used to be that person that I would just like cook on top of like some really nasty shit, but not anymore. I can't do it. I can't, you know. So it's just like, I don't know. So I'm gonna let this cook just a little more. I'm gonna put it like on a low heat. Okay. I'll lay this on top of the napkin here because I don't want it burning. Alright, and let's flip this baby over. Perfect. I'm gonna grab the rice and beans outside right now. Like I said, I normally put my rice and beans in a different container to warm up. Okay, let me get my tortilla out. Okay, put this on there. There we go. Now I'm gonna cover this. There we go. And I'm gonna turn that off. Covered it, and I'm just gonna grab another container. Actually, 2 containers for my rice and beans. Okay. I'm checking on my tortilla right now. My jasmine rice, yes, with asparagus. Yeah, can you tell I love rice? I love rice like you had no idea. Alright, so let's flip this tortilla. Alright. And my beans, my frijoles, a little more. There we go. Alright, put that on by the sink. Now I'm going to put this in the mic for about 4 minutes so it can get nice and hot. Okay. Alright, I'm going to flip the tortilla over again and grab the other one. Alright, put away the heavy whipping cream. And, okay, put this away. Oh, can't forget the cheese and the tortillas. Again, clean as you go. Because I don't know about you guys, but I would like to, when I get done eating, all I have to do is wash my plate and my silverware, and that's it. I don't have to worry about any other pots or pans or dishes. All my counters are wiped down and everything else, you know? Because when you have to, like, oh God, I gotta get up and wash those dishes, or don't be like me where it's like, okay kids, it's time to wash the dishes, and then the next thing you know, your kids are nowhere to be found. You know, because my son, oh my God, my oldest and my husband, they hated washing dishes. Now, I'm not saying I love to wash dishes, but I love to have my kitchen clean when I go to sit down. Everything has to be wiped down and clean and basically ready for me to sit down and eat. You know, so, alright, so we're getting ready to sit down and eat, and there we go. Okay, I'm gonna keep them on top of the, what's it called? This cast iron skillet. And I think I do want to make like a little salad out of this. What do you call it? Cabbage. I'm trying to open this without ripping the saran wrap because I do want to just do it in a quarter. I'll show you what I'm talking about, okay?
The cabbage leaves that are not that great. I put them inside my compost. I already started my compost. That's going to be another video on how to start your own compost. And I'm basically taking all the dark parts off the cabbage until I see bright purple. And you can see all these little pieces here. Okay, so we got some more right there. Okay. Alright, let's look around. See. I mean, honestly, sometimes you have to like take off a whole bunch and you end up with a little bit. My rice and beans are ready. So me to start serving myself. Okay. And I don't take the core out because that's what keeps it from drying out. So what I do.
Now, before I cut into this, I'm going to put that aside. Okay. And wipe down. I'm going to switch this over here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, okay, I'm going to try to find just a little bit. So I'm just cutting like the top part. I guess you would call it like the cap. Alright, so I'm going to do the cap. And what I am going to do is, being that this has been exposed, it's going to go face down. Alright. So let me put this back up. Alright, so now we're going to put it down like this. Then like that. And if you can just like do almost kind of like if you're gift wrapping, you know? And then just squeeze it down. And you just keep on rolling it until, there you go. See? Alright, now I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Again, it's better if you can try to open it. Alright, you can try to open it. There we go. Because cabbages, and again, you know, if you're a coffee drinker, if you drink coffee, let me see. If you drink coffee like from a coffee maker, like with coffee grounds, start getting like a container. If you, and I'm going to show you something. You get a container like this, okay? You can start adding your coffee grounds into this. Put it in the inside the you know, poke holes where it could dry out. You know, don't put poke holes at the bottom, but you know, leave it uncovered, put it outside or by a window, mix it up so it could start drying out, and just keep on doing that. Eggs, you know, like your eggshells and stuff like that, you know, you can ground these up too, you know. So I mean, there's like a whole bunch of stuff that you can do. Now we're gonna go ahead and, okay, I'll get those out of the way. All right. And so now, okay, here's, okay, so that's the core right there. Now I just gotta figure out how to, there we go. We're just gonna get all this bruised up black leaves, or the darkness of the leaves, or, you know, the dirt and stuff, you know, because, I mean, these did grow on the ground, so you have to rinse it out. Okay, so just keep on peeling until you feel comfortable that it doesn't, you don't need it. I mean, you can make so many good stuff with the cabbage, because you can make it sweet, you can make it savory, you can make steaks, cabbage steaks with some liquid smoke inside your oven. You can roast this. I mean, it's so good. When it comes to my food, I'm really bougie, okay? I'm very, very particular about my food. I mean, I can eat Spam in a can, but like the saying says, you eat with your eyes first, okay? God, my hair is a mess right now. But it's all right. It's all good. So now we're going to cut the cap. Remember I was saying we keep the core in, and then we're just going to cut the cap. All right. There we go. So we're going to set that aside. Wipe the counter down again. Okay. All right, guys. Yes. All right, again, here go. We're gonna wrap it down just like that. Okay. There we go. Then we grab one end, tuck it, pull it over. Okay. Then you tuck this end down, and you try to like bring out as much of this saran wrap straightened out, because, and if you have nails or something, it works better if you have nails, but try to do it without ripping it. Do it very gently, kind of like the way I'm doing it, and then just pull it up a little bit gently, and then again straighten everything out. There we go. And you just like almost like a egg roll, you know, you just tuck it, tuck, 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 and there we go. And there it is, nice and cut. And this hair, God, I didn't want to wash my hands, but there you go, guys. All right, so now let's wash my hands. So try to get it as small as possible, okay? And if you have dentures, I know, trust me, girl and guy, my peeps, I feel ya. Trust me, I know. I feel your pain. Okay, so I'm going to cut this down in half so we can just... We're just gonna flip this over and do the same thing. Now you can do it the long ways too, but it's up to you, you know. And then you can add a little bit of lemon, add whatever type of dressing to this if you want. Okay, now I'm gonna put that in here. You know what, let me use a clear bowl. That would look so much prettier. Alright, clear bowl. It's not clear, but at least it's smoky. You know, it's still a see-through type deal, so. But it's got like a little smoky thing. So, alright. You can just mix it. You can add salad. You can add vegetables. You can add whatever. Tuna. I mean, I actually use this instead of lettuce now. Because unless it's like romaine, ouch, like what I just made just now earlier, you know. Okay, you know what, I want to cut this down the middle. Okay, and now I'm going to go ahead and cut it this way. It'll not be so large when it goes, you go to bite it. You gotta be careful because my husband just took out, made those knives sharper, so like, don't want that to happen. All right, so now I'm gonna grab I'm looking at my counter and I'm having a moment here because I'm just like, okay, I need to wipe down my counter. Okay. You just grab your hands and just kind of like mix it together. Add some coleslaw, some carrots, do whatever you want, you know, just mix it up really, really good, you know, and then just cover it, have a salad. See, this is where it's like, you know, cutting it down the middle, because if you take this one, and well, they're about the same, but still. But anyways, guys, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and wipe this down again. So let me... Alright. Oh, no, they're still pliable. Okay, good. They're pliable. That's the important thing, is getting them pliable. And they They're not hard, but they're not like hard. They're not like too soft. Now this one is a little bit too hard for me, so all right. Well, you know what? It's all good. It's all good. We'll make it work. All right. So instead of just dumping it in here, I'm just gonna leave it inside this container. So we're gonna be putting this. Ooh. All right, guys. I gotta show you this. All right. I'm gonna flip you around. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? I love this. This is amazing. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. Now we're just going to add some of that into here. Now if you want to add some beans to this, some rice to this, some whatever, go right ahead. I'm just grabbing it and putting it in there. And yeah, I'm going to have a hard time trying to bite through this. Yeah, it's all right. If I need another one, I'll come back and warm it up. But it's all good. All right, guys, I'm going to show you guys what I got. Look at that. Doesn't that look gorgeous? I love it. All right, guys, it's been real. Thank you so much for hanging out with me again. I will see you in the next video, whichever type of video it is. God, my hair just, it keeps on falling forward. But anyways, you guys take it easy. I love you. See you in the next video. Bye.